Hello, my name is Jenny and I'm with Keeping It Local and Prebuilt Marketing. Prebuilt Marketing is a wonderful program that helps you with all your marketing needs on social media, specifically Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Prebuilt Marketing is run off A.S.A.P, which is run off Watson, IBM. The AI decides everything for you if you want it to. You do have complete control, but if you want the AI to do it all for you, she pretty much does. And all you have to do is answer a handful of questions. She writes the content, she does the SEO, she does the keywords, she schedules it all, she figures it all out. I used to spend an upwards of 4 to 7 hours per client per month. Now I spend about an hour per client. That's the difference she makes. She gives me back my valuable time as a business owner. Because as a business owner, I don't have time to pour over insights and try to figure out, well, is this word working for me? Is this picture working for me? Is this time slot? The computer does it all. And it's an online platform, so you don't have to worry about compatibility issues, updates, or upgrades. You just pay a monthly subscription, and that's that. This is the screen that you come into for Prebuilt. These are all the campaigns I have running at any time. Over here you have your help articles, and this is your contact support tickets. I've only had to do it once. I had an answer within hours, and it fixed the problem right away. Right here you can search through your campaigns. You can delete. You can hit 2 or 3 of these and delete them, or you can look at them. Like if I hit right here on Perry Insurance Agency and hit View Scheduled Post, it takes it a moment. That's the only drawback sometimes to the cloud. As you can see that these posts here have posted and where they've posted to, which is Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook. Later on I'll explain why there's 2 Facebooks. Over here you can go like this and see the history of everywhere that it has posted. Here it tells you the dates and times. There's the ad itself. Now on this one you notice it's a little different because it hasn't posted, it's scheduled. So you have more options. You can go to this one and edit your text. You can edit the images and you can create one. Or you can remove the images and just use the type. You can delete your post. You can change the schedule by hitting this button. It's pretty. Here, this button, if you hit it, you can share where you post it to. So if you want to change where you've already got it scheduled, you can change it. I'll explain that later though, but over here, none of this is all as important as learning how to set up the campaigns yourself. So let's go to New Campaign. You have very, very large quantity of options here. On the top, you have this little flowchart. At least that's what I thought it was. These actually turn out to be buttons, and there's steps in your journey to write an ad. Here, you can pick a category, or you can hit Start from Scratch. For a newbie, don't start from scratch. That's a little bit more advanced skill. I do at least one category one before I try doing it from scratch. Here, you have a video library of all the tutorials you can use. Here you have articles, and here again you got your support tickets if you want to put one in. These are generic categories, as I said. Announcements, business opportunity, event invitation, and inspirational. Now I have videos already for inspirational and for service provider. So if you want one of those to just ask, and I can give you one of those specific. Down here you have your special categories: retail on and offline, real estate, mortgage, gym and fitness, service provider, restaurants, and pre-built marketing. You can become a brand partner, and if you're interested in that, please contact me and I'll talk to you about that. So today I'm just going to do a generic announcement. Okay, down here it gives you, it says now you've picked the announcement categories. Now pick a subcategory that best applies to the campaign you want to create. So I can announce a new retail product, a new ebook or digital download, or a free trial or free sample. A campaign debut of a new product. As you can see, these little pop-ups actually do tell you stuff. A campaign to promote an ebook, guide, or white paper. And over here, a campaign to promote a product with a free trial or free sample offer. I'm going to do this one for keeping it local. Now, as you notice up here, as I said, these are buttons. This one's now turned red. If you hit this one, it'll go back to the categories. If you hit this one, it'll take you back here. Now, this questionnaire is the most important part of setting up your campaign. As you see up here, it tells you what category you picked. And of course, you have your help button still. Here you can pick how long you want to run your campaign. 1 to 30 days. I'm going to pick 3. When do I want my campaign to start? Well, this is really important because let's say you're setting this up for a client, but the client doesn't want you to start it until the 19th. Then you go to the 19th. Otherwise, let's just start it today. I always add an hour, so I have an hour to set it up. It will post even if you go past the time it says on here, but I always add an hour anyways. Okay. Information. Enter the name of the category of products you're promoting for the announcement, for example, swimwear or shoes. I'm going to do social media advertising. Okay, what is the name of the new product? I'm going to say social media ad. Okay, it says finish this following sentence. Our new products includes. Again, I'm going to put social media marketing. Now, I look at this and go, oh no, what did I do? I capitalized everything. Kind of did that purposely so I can show you how easy it is if you make a mistake to go in and how quick you can change even a whole bunch of them. Until something posts, you can change everything. And the reason I'm changing these is I don't want capitals to appear in the middle of a sentence. Choose which you want to promote a free trial for. I mean a free sample or a free trial. Well, I'm going to give a free trial. How many days is it your free trial will last? I'm going to do this one for 3 days. Actually, 7 days. Won't be so stingy. What is the name of your company or brand? This is very important also because it's required to have a company or a brand name. And down here you also need some kind of website listed or it won't work. So then I got to close this category. Sometimes this check mark will stay red even after you do everything. You just need to go like this and poke into one of these boxes. I don't know why it does it. Is our campaign around a holiday? No. Is your campaign around a season? Say yes, and we're going to pick summer. These questions change on here that you answer depending on what category you picked to start with. Some of them have more questions, some of them have less. Images. Down here you can pick, let Amy pick from her bank, and she has a very large bank of images to pick from. Or you can pick the images yourself and upload your own images. That's I'll explain that later on here, but I'm going to have her pick my images. Okay? She's already picked out keywords for me. Since this is shown twice, I can choose to delete one of these, but I'm just going to leave them. Do you want to use custom colors instead of system colors? I'm going to say yes. I want to use like a purple and kind of a light blue. There we go. Do you want people in your images? Now use your common sense here. If you're selling makeup, you want to use women. If you're selling something specific to men, you want to sell to only men in the images. But if most people will be picking both. Behavior. Though I feel a little limited by the categories here, I usually pick joy or surprise. So I'm going to pick joy. Okay. Hashtags. You don't have to have hashtags. I suggest you use them. It gives more to your Twitter ads. You don't want to add more than 4 hashtags or it'll make your post too long. I usually suggest 2 or 3, but if they're short, sometimes 4. So we're doing a free trial here. So we want to do service provider because we're marketing. So I'm going to pick marketing, social media marketing, and online marketing. Here you want to enter the name of your campaign. "7-day social media trial" is what I'm naming mine. So next thing you want to do is hit build. The screen will come up and the longer your campaign, the longer it'll take. Shorter campaigns take about 30 seconds. Long campaigns can take 1 to 2 minutes. It's not very long. Okay, here's what she came up with. She made me 6 posts. Looks like 2 a day over the next few days. As you can see, you have little tabs here. This will change how it looks if you want to make it look specific. I never do this. Now, as you notice up here, it says Builder. You can go back to the questionnaire anytime you want, or to even the categories by using these. Your help, again, is over here. So let's get to it. Okay, here's our first post. Don't pay a thing. Get a 7 free trial. Okay, don't pay a thing. Get a 7 free trial on social media ad or the latest social media advertising product. Click here. Alright, it doesn't want to cooperate. So I'm going to hit here. I don't like the image, first of all. Let's say free. No images. Well, let's find something that fits this. I'm going to say happy, because everyone's going to be happy to get a 7-day free trial of anything. Now, if I see images I like in here and I want them to appear towards the top, you just hit this little star and it'll favorite them. As you can see, it's loading more. There are thousands and thousands of images in here, so it takes a second to load some of these images. I like this image, or this one, but since I live in Montana, this one's going to go over really good, so I'm going to hit this. I'm going to hit Insert Image. Give it a second. When this shows up, that means it's updated. Now, as you notice, it only shows a part of the image in this window. Don't worry, it's fine. It'll show up right later. Now, since it's not putting the word day in there, I'll just hit right here and I'll type in day. Down here it shows you your numbers, and this is the one I suggest you watch. Twitter, I think it's 250 or 230. I'd have to look it up. The other two don't really matter, because as long as you're inside the Twitter parameters, you're inside the other two. Okay, we'll change that and add it 7 day. But let's say, oh, it's still not enough. I want to do something different. You can also add emojis. I suggest adding emojis because people like emojis for some reason. I've gotten compliments on ads I've placed, one without an emoji and one with, exactly the same ad, and I got more compliments on the one with the emoji just because it was in there. I didn't mean to put it there, I meant to put it here actually. Do that again. Or which one was it? Okay. You can also, under Edit, create and edit image graphics. That's a more advanced skill, and I'm going to cover that in another tutorial. You can also remove the image if you just want type. So I'm going to mark, you don't have to, but you can. As you notice under the Favorites tab over here, it won't let you pick it. If you hit that, it makes it a favorite, and all of a sudden it will appear in here. Now they suggest you to mark things as favorites. You can if you want, or you can choose not to. It works either way. I've done it both ways. If you're doing longer campaigns, it's very handy if you only want to post some of them, because you can hit favorites posting. Here's my next one. Afraid of losing money on products never used? Get a chance to try social media ad without going out of pocket with our 7. Again, it didn't put days, so I'll just go in there. Day free trial. I don't want to say book now. I want it to say call now, so that's a pretty good picture, so we'll leave that. Now, as you saw last time, I pointed over here to change to the next ad. You can also go down here and change down here. Your favorite freebies. Enjoy a 7. Again, I didn't put the word day, so I'll just go in there and put that in. Free trial of our latest offering. Latest offerings. Only at Keeping It Local, just for you. The nice thing is that it always sounds personalized. Yes, you may have to edit a little word here and there, but look at how fast this goes. Summer's arrived, so 7-day free trial on social media ad. Try before you buy. Order your free trial now. I really like that image. As you can see, a bunch of happy faces. And you notice Amy adds things in like try before you buy. You know, but she's really good at the latest jargon that's going over really good. She figures that out for you instead of having to read 100 newsletters to keep up with what the latest catchphrases are. She just researches and does it for you. It's like having a researcher and a social media advertiser all at your hand anytime you want, because you can do this at 2 o'clock in the morning. You can do this at home. If you're a mom and you own a business like Mary Kay or Avon or whatever, you could be sitting here with your baby on your lap, feeding it and posting at the same time. Very, very convenient. again, we have to go up here and add the word day. I don't like this image because it's summer here, so I'm going to go in here. It gives me another chance to show you the image library. Now you've noticed there's other tabs up here. You can upload an image. Let's say I want to upload, like, I got a blue sky back here. Just give me 1 second. As you can see, you got a progress bar and it shows a check mark. You hit close. Go into my uploads, and there's the sky. So if you want this to be a favorite, you go like that. If you want to delete it, you hit here, or you can hit plus, and you can hit insert image. And there's a pretty blue sky. And I'm just going to leave that one just like that. And there's one more ad in here. I really like this one. I love the picture. 7-day free. Again, we have to add the word trial, day in there. Okay. And I really like that one too. I am going to go back into the images one more time to show you one other thing. Up here, there's a search bar. And let's say you're looking for something like realty pictures. You can go like this. And they don't have any listed under that. I know they have some under wedding, as you can see. And anytime I find a picture I really, really like, I make sure that I mark it with a favorite so I can find it near the top later. Because if you hit here, it'll take you to your favorites. So, just so you know. Okay, and so you just made a whole ad. Again, you can change the name up here if you don't like the name that it has. Over here, you can pick to publish favorites, which would be all of them because I marked them all as favorite, but you can publish just one, or you can publish all posts. This is the one I always use, but you can use any of the three, whichever fits your needs. Now you want to hit here so that it posts on Twitter. You want to hit here so it posts on LinkedIn. You want to hit here for Facebook. You also want to make sure you select all of your business pages that you have attached for Facebook. You can only attach the accounts that you're an administrator on. Just thought I'd bring that up. And you can only do one Facebook, one LinkedIn, and one Twitter. That will be changing towards the end of this month when they have the Enterprise Edition where you can buy multiple licenses. Now, reminders. Remember how I said that there's two Facebook things and I was going to tell you why? Well, one's for the business pages. Reminders, however, posts it to your individual story or your individual wall. So you want to hit reminders first, and I'll show a loop-de-loop. No other program allows you to post to your own wall. Prebuilt has found a roundabout way to get there because Facebook has all sorts of rules and regulations. Now as you can see, it shows you that it posted all these. It's going to post all these as reminders. And you can actually see what it's going to look like. Tells you the history. Okay. What that does is that just sends you an email on how to do one. And I'm going to show you how that email works here really quick before I go back in there. This is what the email you get will look like. All you have to do is simply hit the share this post. Then this will come up. Share to news or story. You can change this to be wherever you want. Okay? You can switch user up here if you're in the wrong user. Here you can add some more writing. Whatever you want. Here you can delete this part if you don't want this in there. And then down here you can take friends, check in feelings, you can adjust who can see this, you can add it to your story, and then you just hit post to Facebook. It takes a second. There. Now you're wondering, did it work? Did it work? Well, let's look. Go onto my wall. There it is. It posted it to Facebook. And here you can like it, and you can share it. Okay? That's reminders. Now you want to get back into that same campaign. So you go back to my campaigns. And you want to go into here. And then you want to publish all posts. And again, make sure they're all picked. And you hit schedule all. It's that simple. Now all these posts have been scheduled. As you can see, it says scheduled reminder. The reminders are the ones that come to your email. The scheduled are the ones that Amy automatically posts. That's why there's two. I already explained this screen to you, so let's look at some of these other tabs. Well, and as I said, you can always go backwards. Okay. This is your image library tab. Oh, we've kind of covered some of that already. This is your insights. As you can see, it says beta. Insights is new. Now keep in mind, all these insights are for video campaigns I'm doing here. And per post engagements are only tracked for 30 days. It tells you when it was last updated. You got your help up here. You can view by date. You can search. You can pick categories, as you can see. It tells you where it's posted to, the tone. Let's see. It actually gives you explanations of all these. You have to excuse me, I have a minor cold, I'm fighting around. And your comments. You can also look at text. And this is yours versus all users. Keep in mind yours versus all users. And they give you all these nice little things. You can look at these. Up here you can filter, as you can see. Images, posting times, and word clouds are coming soon. As I said, this is a newer program. You're getting it on the ground floor. A lot of people don't know about it yet. It's a nice hidden gem. Here is your account settings. And this is how you attach more accounts. You can also disconnect in here. I've got all my accounts attached, so I'll have to show you in a different video. Here you have your account settings. Make sure you're in the right time zone. You can change your password and make sure you always hit save. Here's your billing. If you need to change your credit card, cancel a subscription for whatever reason, you do that in here. It shows your status. Here you can see your receipt and download it. All you have to do is hit this. It'll show you this. Save it just like you do anything else. Here, if you become a brand partner, you'll go into your back office. If you want to know about that, once again, contact me. Here's your help desk. This is your training videos, and these are all videos, and the rest of these are articles. As I said, there's a large knowledge base, and there's also contact us here. If you hit that, it takes you right here. And then there's also a facts page that tells you everything you need to know. So that's Prebuilt, and I hope and you can log out here, by the way. That's Prebuilt, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative and helpful, and have a great day.